Hi, how are you? I'm Melanie from Within Her Light. Welcome to the channel. I'm here with a collective reading. I'm not setting a specific intention this time. I want to see what messages want to come through from Spirit. I want to be a channel to see what energies there are for us today. So the real intention though is that there is likely more than one message. It could be multiple, but we'll see. And it is 2026, but it really does not matter when you get this. It could be today, this week, this month, or even years from now. It doesn't matter. When you come across this, there'll be a message here for you. But of course, just take what resonates and give the rest back to the universe. Don't try and make a message fit. So with that said, sit back and relax and focus on your intention. It doesn't matter even that this is pre-recorded. It's all energy. It doesn't matter. So sit back and relax and let's focus. Think of your intention and what you would like to be hearing today. And we'll begin. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups and the Hierophant. So if I go silent, it's not you or the platform or YouTube, it's me. I have to sit and for a while and feel the energy and focus. So right off the bat, really, I am getting a feeling of family and your parents. Your parents are coming into this. I don't know whether there's a tradition involved, a family tradition that you're getting involved with. It could be for some of you that you are continuing a family tradition. Maybe you have a family of your own now and you are bringing through a new tradition, but this time with a twist, your own twist. That's not for everybody, but it did come through for a reason. So there is encouragement from Spirit. And some of you are simply looking back at your childhood, actually. It's lovely. You're looking back, you've got some fond memories. Fond memories of mom and dad coming up here, or what it was like growing up. So with the Ace of Cups, good luck charm. That's the good luck charm in this tarot is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune in most other decks. This deck is the Cozy Witch Tarot by Amanda Lovelace. But with the Ace of Cups and the good luck charm, okay, there is new love here. There is a new beginning. I think some of you are starting families. Take this as it resonates. It's definitely not for everybody. And for others of you, you'll be connecting with family. Reconnected and starting like you never really separated. I would like to get more information on the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. More information on the Ace of Cups. Love is on the way. Or it could be an offer of love. Let's have a look here. So we have strength. I think this could be actually family planning. This could well be that someone's been trying to begin a family for years, and hopefully not for years, but it's not been an easy ride, and you've had to keep your strength up and you've had to keep the faith. And I think this is your month. I really do think this is your month. You know, on my own readings, I don't go there. I don't go, you know, down the fertility path, and I don't read on pregnancy along with health and of course legal and mental health and that sort of thing. You know, there are some things certainly meant to be handled with the help of trained professionals. But that said, on a collective reading, we can be more free as long as you realize that you should only take what resonates. But if you have been waiting for a family, if you've been trying to have kids and you couldn't, it's going to turn around. You've been very strong, and there is the pitter patter of babies, pitter patter of footsteps for some of you, and this is a strong feeling. So there are definitely souls in the collective that need to hear this. For some of you, it's a adoption, and an adoption is going to go through. It's your turn, basically. Some of you have been asking, when is it my turn? I've waited and I've waited. When is it my turn? You've been praying. Well, it's your turn. The gods in the authorities see you, your application, and what you have to offer. So of course that can't be a message meant for everybody, but it is a message meant for somebody. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let's see what else we've got. Yeah, with the Tower, it has been a difficult ride for sure, but you've had a lot of support from friends. I think some of you are worried, and naturally, why, you know, how could you not be worried that things would fall through? But, you know, we do have the good luck charm here on your sides. But you have also had a rough ride. Unfortunately for some, you've had your hopes dashed with this in the past. It's showing in the cards. And you have had the support of friends and family. They've been with you. They've been your rock. Some of you are very happy to have this support system. You don't know where you would be without them, actually. So much so, they're showing through clearly here. Their energy is shining through. And they're going to be like your cheerleaders every step of the way here. But let me have a look more with the Tower, since it is a major arcana and it did want to jump out. So look at this. The Empress. The Empress, she's holding a baby. She's the creator. She's the mom. She's the mom of the tarot. Yes, so you have had disappointment in the past. It's turning around. It's turning around. I never thought I would end up doing a reading about babies, but here I am. Yeah, you've been waiting for your family to be complete, or to not necessarily complete per se. You know, this could be your first child, and you may not want them to be your last, or, you know, complete's the wrong word, isn't it? Because that's not for everybody. But I do have the Five of Cups confirming that you have been feeling very unfulfilled in this area. That you do have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to give. For some of you, I'm getting that it's third child. That's definitely not for everybody, because for others, it's also first child. Definitely first child. But for some of you, I'm picking up on third child, and I think that's why I slipped out and said you want your family to be complete. You're not done yet. You've got more love to give. You've got more love to give. So let's have a look here. Let's dig a little deeper. And then I want to switch it up and see if any other messages want to come through. You've been very patient through your Tower moment. We have the Patient Witch. Again, it's a different tarot deck. It is the equivalent of the Hanged Man. She's the Patient Witch. She has been, well, just as her name said, she's been patient. This is with the Tower card. You have weathered the storm, and you have kept the faith. You have kept the faith, and so you should have, because divine timing was at play with this. It had to be the right time, right? And you're doing everything right. And I think you did get to a point, actually, where you did actually start to surrender. You stopped trying so hard. You got to a point when you realized and you told yourself, I've done all that I can. I've got to stop trying this. I've got to stop trying that. I've got to stop overthinking. It is what it is. It is what it is. Some of you may have even wrote off the idea of having a baby. That's not for everybody. But guess what happens? As soon as you surrender, you put your wishes out there to the universe, you've let go, that's when it kind of comes in. It's a beautiful paradox. It happens in so many other situations. It's just the way the universe works. You've surrendered, and now babies are coming through. Oh, right now am I thinking like fertility treatment, and with fertility treatment we can have twins. Oh, this is lovely. So we had the King of Swords wanted to pop out. And we can all learn important things from one another. We can all learn important things from one another. So you've had a support system. And this does circle me back to you've had to deal with those in authority. So that does make me think of medical institutions, and it also does make me think of, you know, adoption authorities or adoption agencies. And you have shown that you do basically have all your ducks in a row. You have a beautiful support system, you have a roof over your head, and your finances are in place. Like, you are showing that you are a perfect candidate. However, you're feeling the imposter syndrome, and you have to remind yourself that you do have everything. Imposter syndrome and self-doubt is natural, and also you're afraid that things are too good to be true. Too good to be true. So let me get one more card to wrap up this energy, because it does show babies in the future. Wasn't even going to go there. Oh, and the Eight of Wands. It's going to happen. It's going to happen quicker than you realize too. And it could also be 8 weeks, 8 months. For some of you, 8 days. Doesn't have to. Number 8 could mean anything. Number 8 could mean anything. In fact, we have, you know, in real time, it's July 2026. We have August coming up. So that could be a relevant time to where you hear news. But don't think it has to be that constricted, because it doesn't. It's different for everybody, whoever this resonates with. It doesn't have to mean anything to do with the number. It just can. It does show that things will happen fast. When they get going, they'll get going. So that feeling you have of not being fulfilled, that 5 of Cup energy, it's going to turn itself around. It's going to turn itself around. You're going to feel fulfilled. And look at that, the Ace of Wands, a new spark, a new beginning. And this is this situation, and obviously, of course, why wouldn't you? But the energy is clearly showing that you're going to pour everything into this, everything you've got. So I love this. I love this. I want to keep reading. Oh, but I do have to wrap it up there, because Spirit is saying trust. Spirit is reminding me to trust, and for you to trust that there is a new beginning here. There is new life. It's sparked and it's happening. So however that means for you, let me know in the comments, and I wish you well. But again, I don't usually read on fertility, especially on a one-on-one reading. It's the disclaimer. It has to be. It's a health disclaimer. So I do want you to make sure you take these readings as they resonate. And like I said, it's a collective reading. So spirits, let me change my deck of cards so that I do definitely get a new message here for you. Oh, you've gone sideways. There we go. I'm going to go with the traditional tarot here. And then again, if you would sit back and relax and focus on your intention. And we'll see We'll see what wants to come through, and give me a moment. A new message. Okay. Alright, so the Eight of Pentacles is progress, and the Four of Wands. Okay. And the Page of Swords. See what we have here. So this one is lining up more to do with career and finances, but not necessarily your career per se, but I suppose your home, your structure, like your career is intermingled. But I'm feeling more central to the fact that there's a home change here. You're looking to maybe buy a home. This is a theme that's come up in readings before. And the reason why I came out with job and career, it could be that you are moving actually for a job opportunity, or for some rhyme or reason, someone in the home has relocated. And this relocation has come as a result of training and expanding, perhaps a promotion. Someone has gone back to school here to obviously advance and get their skills, and it's more financial based in that sense. And it's almost as if your motivation for earning a living, of course, is to earn a living, but one of your main goals is to save up perhaps for a down payment. I'm so sorry, this camera keeps flipping. So some of your, a big goal is to have a structure, and this isn't necessarily family orientated for everybody, even though it could be. This is someone moving out alone, perhaps a college graduate. It's possible. But for a lot of you, a lot of souls that resonate with this reading, with the Eight of Pentacles, I am getting the feeling that you're not necessarily at the college graduate stage. You've been in your field for a few years and you have experience. It's just, and you actually do have experience as the Four of Wands. You've got that base. And it has been time to sort of use it as leverage to move on up. There's a promotion there. Some of you are moving into a supervising role. But let me get more. So we have the Six of Cups. That's interesting. The Six of Cups came with my last message that I did in this recording today. So we have the Six of Cups. So is someone moving back to their hometown? That's a likely feeling. Some of you could even be, actually, believe it or not, moving back in with their parents to save money, to build their foundation and get their own pad one day. So that's not for everyone, but I think it is certainly there for somebody. You know what, camera? I have to, maybe I'm going to have to pause here and fix the camera. Oh, let me use my other deck of cards here. That doesn't usually happen. So here we go, I think we're better. Okay, so let me rethink in here. Yeah, there is a family connection with your folks. Oh, and with a few of you, you're having aging parents come live with you. You're going to be a caregiver for them, or at least give them the space, because you don't want them to live alone anymore. And because you do have the structure, the room, and the willingness. So the Three of Cups, yeah, absolutely. You are, again, not too far off from the last message, but almost the other way around. You know, you're bringing in aging parents. Because there is expansion. It is just not a feeling like I had before with the babies. This is a feeling of bringing in family, older family, established family. It could be someone more in your generation, like maybe you're helping out siblings or cousins, but for a lot of you, it is certainly that sense of you don't want your parents to go to a nursing home or an assisted living. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because not everyone would necessarily have the room or the resources, and that's okay, but you just happen to feel that you do. So this again is expanding your home. I love how this whole recording is going. It's all about expansion, but through different generations. Different generations. This is, I love being open without an intention. You never know what you're going to get. So we have the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups came up before in my other deck. So is the new baby energy still wanting to come through? But this is new love. This is a new beginning, and it's a new beginning from the heart. So it's like if you are bringing in aging parents, as an example, or you're helping out a sibling or a cousin, etc., you're not doing it because you feel you have to. You're not doing it because you are obliged to and it's the right thing to do. You're doing it for you too. You're doing it because you want to. You're excited to have them around, and you actually can't wait for it, and you are cleaning out the house and you're preparing the space and you're looking forward to this. It's a new chapter for them and for you. This is coming from the heart. You too have a lot of love to give. This whole message, this whole reading is you have more love to give, and you are able to give it. You are being given the opportunities to give it. It's just multi-generational. This is so beautiful. So we have the Six of Wands. Okay, yep, expand, and you're going to move on up, and you're going to everything's going to go smoothly. Actually, there's going to be no hurdles here. It's not the same sense of like I did in the previous message where you've waited and you've gone through a tower moment. This one is more freer and easier going. It's like you have the idea, everyone's on board, everyone you live with agrees, everyone's on the same page, including your parents or whoever's coming in, and it's going to go quick and smoothly. Like I said, for others of you too, if you are in that camp where you are looking for a larger home or a new home and you're saving up, that's going to go quickly and smoothly. It's going to go fast for you too, because you see a clear path. This isn't ideas you're just sort of throwing. You're not throwing all these different ideas at the wall to see what sticks. No, you see a clear path ahead. You have an action plan. So when you see it, then there is that path, and you can take it and off you go, and it'll go pretty fast too. So we have the Six of Pentacles. I had a feeling the sense that Six of Pentacles would come out because that is confirmation of the caring nature and the give or take, the nurturing. And you have the resources, so you are giving and you are providing, just like the guy is here in the picture. And we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Six of Cups. So I cannot dismiss the six synchronicity, and it's not a sinister number. It is not a sinister number. I don't even know outside the Bible why you would have to be afraid of that number, because that number just means you have now sown that seed. You have planted that idea, but you can let it go and let it do its thing. However, the negative with the 666 really is that you are not trusting it. You're tweaking and you keep, because you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. So it could be a sign, the 6 number could be a sign that you're being very impatient. So it's a warning not to be impatient. You're going to stress yourself out because you have done all that you can do. It's like you've literally sown the seed in the soil. That's how I see the number 6. You've done it, you've watered it, you've got the perfect soil, you've researched, you've got all the conditions, it's perfect. But because you've woken up the very next morning and you've not seen a sprout yet, because it's way too early, you're frustrated. You think that things should move along faster. You are afraid that you didn't do it right, or you try different things. It's almost like if you're applying for a job and you try this and you tweak your resume one way and then you tweak it again and you tweak it again, and then really you get to a point when there is only so much tweaking you can do. You're either a right fit for the job or you're not, but you've already done your part. You've already put your resume out there to the world. You can sit back and surrender and leave it be, but you're not trusting it, so you tweak. So it's kind of like that. So because you're not seeing progress, you think there is more that you should do, and the message is that the progress is happening. It's behind the scenes, it's just invisible to you now. So this does relate to, for example, if you're bringing in parents or family members, you know, give it time. You've got everything, you've got all your ducks in a row. All right, you've got your ducks in a row. Don't try and hurry it along. Give them chance to wrap up their affairs with their own home that they're in now. You know, everything, you've done your part. Again, if you are looking for you know, a home, then you've done the right thing. You've saved up for your down payment, or you're moving in with your family, your parents, so you can save. You're doing everything right. It's just things don't happen overnight, but you are going in the right direction. So I hope I was able to bring that message through for you. Don't be afraid of that number. 6 number is just asking you to just sit back and question yourself. Am I being impatient? Am I being too anxious? Do I need to surrender? Have I done everything that I can truly? Oh yes, I have. I can surrender. That's all that number is doing. It's nothing scary. And it is a strong number that has come through. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. So the only thing we're missing is the 6 of Wands, which tells me we're missing the excitement. You're missing the excitement that you've done this, unless it happens to come out, because you are kind of anxious. Like, be present. Just be present. You can be present. So let me get 1 or 2 here to wrap it up. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So that's beautiful. That's a promise of abundance. That's a promise of your new seed right there, that it is going to, it's a good start. You have the foundation. Some of you may even be granted the gift. It's Spirit is helping you with abundance. You will be given the resources, you know, and in real life, that just means that the resources will come easy to you. You'll find no issues with being approved for a loan, for example, or getting the pay rate that you want. If you are looking for a new job, don't be afraid to tell them exactly what it is you want to earn, and then some, so that they can come down a little bit. All right, don't be afraid to know your worth and show your worth. Don't be afraid. And so to wrap it up, we have the Chariots. So I love when I can end on the Chariot, because of course it shows your progress, and it shows that you've done everything right. You've balanced, and you are, for some of you, it is healing. It is knowing your self-worth, actually. And when you have done this, and when you have set this foundation, you are off. You are off to the races. Literally, you are off to the races. So we are already just about at 30 minutes, so I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout the entirety of this reading. It helps my channel grow. Let me know in the comments if any of these messages resonate. Claim them. Claim the messages. I wish you all the best. It's the beautiful love. You have so much love to give, and you're going to be able to give that love. Perfect. I love that. I might make that the title. You have so much love to give, and you are going to be able to give that love. So with that, thank you again for being here. If you are interested in a private reading, check out www.withinherlight.com. It'll give you a link to my Etsy store. That's actually where I do the readings, or I can take donations through PayPal. Check out my website for all that information. And with that, I say thank you, take care, and God bless.